Hey everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. You guys, finally I filmed a what's in my kit video. You've been asking for this for years and I've been like womp womp, not filming it because whatever. I filmed it super quickly. So if there's specific questions that you have about what's in my kit, leave them down below. I would love to answer those for you. And I just filmed it on my little hand camera, my little Canon. A good friend of mine gave this to me last year for Christmas. It's my little vlogging camera, and this was super helpful. I'll link this down below just so you know what it is, because that's what I filmed on. And if you don't know, if you've just stumbled on my channel, first off, before we even go any further, hit that red subscribe button, click the little bell for updates. But if you don't know, I am a professional makeup artist here in Los Angeles. I work in film and television, in the entertainment industry. I'm in the studios, I'm on set, I'm on the lots, I'm behind the scenes at red carpet, like all that kind of stuff is my professional life. And this YouTube channel is just a hobby for me. It's an opportunity for me to just make friends in the makeup community, makeup lovers, and also an opportunity for me to get some really good information out there because, let's face it, YouTube is the land of really bad information, especially when it comes to all things beauty related. So if you like reviews and the honest truth and unsponsored content, then stick around. I do not feature the latest Instagram trends ever on my channel. So if you're super into those, there are a million other options for you. But if you're into kind of more of the everyday normal people makeup products, like all that kind of stuff, or pro tips and tricks, this is a great channel for you to be subscribed to. And if you've been around for a while, I am finally filming a video that you guys have asked for. So this is what is in my kit. And if you're interested in that, keep watching. If not, we'll see you on the next video. And for those of you who are watching in December of 2016, I am leaving the link for you for early access for the Beautylish Lucky Bags down in the drop down because, girlfriend, I don't want you to miss that. That is the jam, and you would be so sad if you missed it. If you're watching this any other time frame, there's no link for you, but just a lot of love. So keep watching for what's in my kit. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I have everything pretty well, like kind of like pulled out of my kit. You can see it all spread out. And I'm going to start with like the most important things in a kit, which is your makeup brushes. So I have mine in the Smith Folio. This is the fully loaded folio. And some of my brushes are drying right now, so they're not in here, but you can see it's missing. Every single space is full when this thing is like loaded. But this is how I store my brushes. It's been the best thing that's ever happened to my pro kit in terms of just like how to store my makeup. It's really been, I mean, how to store my like tools and be able to find them so easily. I love this thing. So you can see Goss and a lot of Smith, a lot of NARS brushes, and then a lot of like the IT Cosmetics brushes. So that's the number one first important thing. And then let's see, next over here is, this is my blush Zuka bag. So you can see I have a palette made of NARS blushes. And then these are all Makeup Geek and MAC Pro Longwear for like fair to light skin tones. This is my medium to deep skin tones blush palette. Once again, mostly, I think that's all Makeup Geek. And then there is my contours. These are all Makeup Geek. These are IT Cosmetics. That's NARS Paloma, one of my favorites. Then Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow is like one of the things that I use the most. And then all three of the Natasha Denona highlights are also in this Zuka bag. So everything kind of fits. Everything's depotted if possible. Then moving on, still talking kind of about like blush, I do have some of the NARS Illuminators. I have the RCMA. This is the cream blush palette. It's the only cream blush I think you need in your kit. It's amazing. And then, well, obviously the NARS multiples. I've depotted all of them into a view set. So you can see that's what I have in my kit. I love them so much. I was just talking to my roommate who's a makeup artist, and we were both talking about how if this fell out of our kit, we'd both cry. Like, she doesn't have it in her kit, but I love it. Here's lips. This is actually, I should have like opened this up for you guys, but This is actually all of my like NARS satin lip pencils, velvet pencils, or the matte ones, and then their gloss pencils. I have like pretty like extensive collection of those. Then you can see in here, I've got my predominantly like most of the lipsticks that I use are depotted in those 2 view sets. And then I've got different glosses and a couple like liquid lipsticks and some of the not yet released Makeup Geek ones hiding in there. Okay, so here, let's talk foundation. So I have like 5 or 6 shades of the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops because I feel like those are so easy to use. I've got 3 shades of the It CC Cream that's perfect for photo shoots. It's just so beautiful. And then a couple MAC Face and Bodies. That's pretty standard to either have the Makeup Forever or MAC Face and Body. So, and actually I'm going to try to add some more of the Makeup Forever Face and Bodies. And then more of my foundation right here is also in a view set. This is my Cover FX Total Cover Cream, and then my Cover FX like blemish treatment concealer, spot concealers. I obviously have a mixing plate right there, and then I have both of the oh, where'd the other one go? That's weird. That's really, oh, it's under here. I'm like, I have both of the RCMA VK10 and VK11 foundation palettes. These are perfect for like, you need these for film and television. They're invaluable to me. And then a pretty wide variety of concealers. So I'm trying to do this before my battery dies. You can see that I have a lot of like the It Cosmetics concealers. I have some of the NARS Radiant Cream concealers. I have a couple of the NYX concealers, and then a ton of the Cover FX concealers. This is an RCMA contour and highlight palette. Yeah, I do have the It Cosmetics like Bye Bye Redness. This is really awesome to have. And then just, yeah, tons. Oh, I love having, I have a couple of the Charlotte Tilbury ones just for like light concealing work. And apparently something's going on outside. Okay, so you can see this is like skincare right here. This is like skin prep. Cover FX primers, Scentsy Bio, duh, of course. I just got the Belief toner for my kit. MAC Fast Response Eye Cream. You better have that in your kit. That stuff's like so bomb. Here is the Caudalie spray. Obviously the Embryolisse moisturizer. That's like a must-have in your kit. I also really like the Scentsy Bio Light for people with like oily skin, but most people that you end up seeing in, you know, in your chair they're so dehydrated. So I do have the NARS Optimal Brightening Concentrate, which is an awesome brightening serum for people. MAC Fix Plus in there. The Mario Badescu Skincare. This is amazing. This rose water spray. I always spray people with that. Yeah, and then just some other kind of like random stuff. Hand sanitizer, SK2 serum, and other random things. So now this is this has like everything for lashes. Mascara, and then like liquid liner, duo. Also has like a paint pot in there, glitter adhesive, tweezers, scissors, like primers, all kinds of stuff. It doesn't have lashes because lashes are all in here, and that's like one of those things that's constantly being restocked. You just can't keep it stocked. Let's see. Okay, so eyeshadow. Let's go into this one. I do have the Natasha Denona Star Palette in my kit. This is Natasha Denona, probably like blue purple. Let's see which one this is. Yeah, the blue purple palette. And then green brown. Here is a Viseart Sultry News palette. I need to put my other one back in here, but I kind of don't want to. Natasha Denona Blackest Black Matte, and then Blackest Black Gold Rush. Can't live without those. This is my like bridal neutrals palette. I basically can do like any bridal look I want with this. This is mostly MAC and I think a couple like Makeup Geek thrown in there, but this is all Makeup Geek right in here into this extra large Z palette. This is like kind of my like default Makeup Geek shadows. This is where I get all the mattes that I need ever when I'm working with the Natasha shadows. Like anything I could need matte wise is in that one. So that's like all the eyeshadow that I carry, which honestly seems like a lot to me, but Sometimes I see other kits and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of eyeshadow. I do also have like a little bag of like shadow sticks. And I used to have more of these Charlotte Tilbury ones. I wish I knew where those were because I used to have like 5 or 6 of those. I have a couple MAC shadow sticks and then some of the Urban Decay ones because these just make great shadow bases or just great, really quick and easy eye looks. In terms of like pencil liners, I have the whole collection from Makeup Geek, and then I have a couple ones from MAC and like, you know, Buxom in here, but oh, and some Charlotte Tilbury. Like there's Barbarella Brown. You've got to have Barbarella Brown, I feel like, in your kit. So what else do I have by Charlotte in here? Let's see which this one is. Oh, Verushka Mink. I don't use that one as much, but Barbarella Brown I use all the time, especially like on an older client. It's like so perfect. And those really stay put. Once you get them on there, it's really hard to work with them, like after they've set. This is all brows, and honestly, like, this isn't really that interesting to me, so we'll kind of like skip that. This is sort of like extra stuff. Like this is where beauty blenders are. This is where like puffs are. Another extra eyelash curlers. That's brush cleaner, alcohol right there, hair clips, like water, little like face shaver, mascara wand, shield if I need it, dental floss, like stuff like that you just never know. There's like a moisturizer, like a body glitter type thing. Then here is like a bunch of lip liners. I keep them in this view set because this is perfect for when you're on set, because you can actually, if you're mixing a custom color, then you can store it in here and you have it for the next day if you're working on like a film or something like that. So, and then my lip liners just kind of run the gamut from like just like cheap ones because they're the right colors to a lot of MAC ones in here. Some of the ones that I love though, honestly, are these Milani ones, and they're so cheap. NYX makes good ones. I just feel like lip liners is like not that thing that I've felt the need to splurge on in my kit at all, because I feel like they're kind of all made the same. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay, so here is powders and like a big fat bronzer. You can see the thing I use the most, to be honest, is my RCMA No Color Setting Powder. That's sort of like the ride or die thing, but I do have a couple of the Cover FX matte setting powders because those are great. Banana powder by Bannana, and then the Bannana luxury powder in Rose Petal, which is nice for under eye setting. Here's another bronzer. Oh, here's the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. This is one of those things that I love using on clients that do have like big pores. And then another bronzer that I love is the Cover FX Sunkissed bronzer. Some blotting sheets in there, but that's kind of like it. And then I also have another NARS palette that has like all the NARS pressed powders in them. So, and I think that actually might be Laguna right there. Maybe not. I think it is though. Yeah, that's Laguna bronzer. So, which is sort of like a default bronzer for most of us in the industry. And then I think this might be Casino, which is, yeah, so NARS Casino. So those bronzers get kind of like the whole range of skin tone that I need right there. So, and then obviously kits always have stuff like this, like sponges and, you know, Q-tips and all that kind of stuff. And somewhere, I'm not sure, is my bag of like mascara spoolies, and I don't know, when I tore all this up, there's stuff kind of like everywhere. So, but that's just kind of like a nice overall, like what is in my kit for you guys. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions about kit supplies or what I use, let me know. I do have, this is the Skindiniva makeup setting spray. And then also in here is the Caudalie grape water spray as well. Like, look at, see more Q-tips. Like those just, you just need a lot of Q-tips for some reason. Oh, look at, here's the Natasha Denona mascara shield. I love that. Some Rogue spoolies down there. So yeah, hope that was helpful for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and any pro questions that you have, go ahead and leave them down below for me. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's all kind of like tucked back in. It's definitely like a little bit of an origami puzzle. And then this is the other side. Everything is depotted, everything's in external containers, and everything just fits like a little piece of a puzzle. And this is this suitcase that I use for my pro kit is a Hays, H-E-Y-S suitcase. It's a double-sided butterfly open suitcase with 4 wheels that spin in all different directions. and it expands if I need it to, but it's really like being like the hard-sided case. It's just so perfect, and it is carry-on size, so that helps also. But it probably weighs about 50 pounds, to be honest. It's pretty heavy.